Hello everybody and welcome to the WildWeiler Weekly Wrap. As always, I am WildWeiler. I am very excited to get into this week's first topic. If you can't notice, the background has changed. I'm doing a sort of theme update for the weekly wrap, and that's kind of to incorporate some of the colors that have been my YouTube banner and over on my Twitch banner for some time now. And I want to sort of have that here, so no more blue background, which means the days of people like us photoshopping me in front of stuff easily have just ended. Not that really anybody did that. Anyways, have I made life harder for me if I want to throw an image up to my right and not have, to carefully cut out a white background or something? Yes. On that note, please let me know what you think of these colors or if you have any suggestions. I'm playing with things for now, but this might be sort of the general vibe going forward. I'm excited because I also have a really cool transition that you're going to see here in a minute, and that means less awkward cuts. So, as I said, if you like it, leave a comment. If you have a suggestion, leave a comment. And I will see you in our next topic. As mentioned last week, I started watching the Netflix show 1670. I definitely finished it. And I watched it, basically in one sitting. Okay, that's not quite true. I think I broke it into 3 sittings. The point is 1670 is a Polish comedy show about Polish noblemen in the sort of Baroque period, or if you want to be specific, in the year of our Lord, 1670. It pokes fun at a lot of modern sensibilities through the lens of the past, but it also does a good job of comedically highlighting how far society has come and how far we have yet to go. I've done some reading about the show and its production, and I'm reasonably well informed that it's even funnier if you know Polish history or you are Polish and you have a sense of humor about your culture. So it seems like it's a really enjoyable show on all fronts. I'm going to quote a Polish reviewer, Magdalena Drozdik. She wrote, "There was a high probability that the mocking series about the Polish nobility would be such a festival of embarrassment that we would want to forget about it quickly. But the creators of 1670 serve this embarrassment so well that you will have a great time." And that's just brilliant. I think, in my opinion, that embodies the real heart of good comedy. Good comedy always runs the risk of being embarrassing, and not in a I feel embarrassed for watching this way, but I mean embarrassing in that, oh man, I participate in a culture that produced this kind of way. But what that means is you're punching generally at things that maybe need to be punched. It's why for some people church jokes are hard. Has the church done things that deserve criticism, and sometimes that criticism should be delivered comedically? Yes. Can you become insensitive to people's religions? Also, yes. And this is especially true for religions that aren't, say, the most powerful religion in a culture right now. 1670 does a great job of sort of blending this very well. It's deeper and more meaningful than other comedies. Its punches hit hard and solid at sort of the heart of problems in our society, all with the tone of The Office and Parks and Recreation, but better because the story and points it's trying to make are meaningful and they're not just screamy. It's great. I really like it. Of course, there are just some funny moments thrown in for laughs too.
Aniela, can you stop? You made your point.
I did not. Can you just take my side for once, please, Dad? I was already let down once today.
What about your mother?
I'll protect you from Mother.
And I'll protect you from the Tatars. I brought my friend Vladislav with me. Should they try to attack us, they'll taste our swords. Swords or swords?
I don't have either.
I highly recommend this show. And if you need one more teeny tiny reason to watch it, there is a secret and heartwarming lesbian romance story that is executed with a level of brilliance, understanding, and care that a lot of shows could learn from and should try to capture. I loved 1670 so much, and as a piece of foreign produced media, it expanded my personal horizons. I've gone and learned about the Polish Renaissance a little bit. It's kind of cool. And because of that, I give 1670 a 9 out of 10. This week, I tried a new candy bar, and that would be the Zero Bar. And I freaking loved it. I thought it was great. It's basically nougat, white fudge with peanuts and almonds, so it's kind of like a white chocolate Snickers. It's really good. Oddly enough, I learned that it's not actually a new candy bar. It's old. It's older than Snickers old. It was first introduced in the year of our Lord, 1920. It was originally called the Double Zero Bar, which according to Wikipedia was meant to imply that it was cool, as in cold. But double zero isn't a temperature, that's the size of buckshot. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, or what the candy developers over at Hollywood Brands thought when they made it. But I will say this 104-year-old candy bar was a really fun new experience because it just showed up in my grocery store and I was like, I haven't seen this before, I'll try it. It was great. I'm sharing it here because if you see it in your store and you like Snickers, I really like this one. So give it a shot if that's your thing, if candy bars are your thing. This is coming from me, WildWeiler. That does it for this week on YouTube with my Warhammer 40k bolt gun Let's Play done. It's time for a new series for Warhammer Wednesday. So what does that mean? Well, that means we are going to play one of my favorite shooters. Warhammer 40k Space Marine. It's kind of like more of the same, only instead of a first-person shooter, it's a third-person shooter, and it's harder. Considerably so. I die like twice in the first episode. It's crazy. I really like it. It's really good. I'll be telling you all about my favorite parts about it through the Let's Play series. First episode comes up Wednesday. On Saturday, we're continuing Spooky Saturday with more of Jill and Carlos's adventures in Resident Evil 3, which is really more action-oriented than I thought it would be, but we're chugging along. As always, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.